Good morning, second graders. Today we are on page 71 of your student journal. We're on page 71. And our objective today is today I will use the, and again we're going to have to squish, place value strategy. So the place value strategy to subtract two-digit numbers with and without bundling / regrouping. Okay, so that is a long goal. I'm going to give you a moment to copy it while we talk about it. So what we did yesterday is we did the draw a picture strategy. So today it says we're using a place value strategy. So our strategy is changing today. Our strategy will be changing. We're still going to subtract two-digit numbers. So two-digit numbers are numbers 10 all the way to 99. And we're still going to have, sometimes we're going to have to bundle and regroup and sometimes we won't. It's going to depend if we have enough ones to subtract. Okay, so let's look at what this looks like since it's different today. It says place value strategy. Okay, so here is our equation, 52 subtract 28. So our minuend is 52, which means I have 5 tens and 2 ones. But instead of drawing the 5 tens and 2 ones, they said 5 tens is worth 50 and 2 ones is worth 2. So we're writing it out. Kind of what we've called expanded form. Okay, and then this time they also wrote out the minuend. The subtrahend. So we're going to take away 2 tens, which is 20, and 8 ones. Okay, so they're writing out the entire equation using something called expanded form, but I'm going to show you the regrouping part in a few moments. So I'm not going to read over that. Okay, let's look at our steps. It says we're going to decompose the minuend and the subtrahend into ones and tens on the place value chart, which is called expanded form. Then we're going to subtract the values in the ones column because we always start with the ones column. If necessary, we're going to decompose a 10 from the tens column and add the 10 ones to the ones column. That's where we're going to do that regrouping, boys and girls, that really tricky new idea of regrouping, okay? And then once we've done the ones, then we can subtract the values in the tens. But we do ones first, then tens. Then we can record the difference and then represent the strategy in working form. Okay, so let's see how this one is different. And then afterwards you can think about which strategy you like better. So here's my first problem. And my first problem says 68 subtract 43. Okay, so my minuend is 63, which means I have 6 tens. 6 tens is worth 60, and 8 ones, which is just worth 8. Okay, so notice how I left some room up here. I did that on purpose, boys and girls. Now, this time I'm also going to write the subtrahend under. So I'll take away 43, which is 4 tens and 3 ones. So this was what step 1 looks like. We're going to actually write the equation in expanded form. Okay, step 2 is I'm going to start to subtract. And when I subtract, I always start in the ones column. So I have 8 ones, and they want me to take away 3 ones. I have enough to do that, right? 8 ones, take away 3 ones is 5 ones. Okay, then I have 60, and they want me to take away 40. I can do that. I could count back if I needed to. I know that 60 take away 40 is 20. So my answer is 25. That's how we put these back together when they're in expanded form. It's 25. So my difference would be 25. Okay, let's look at this in working form. So in working form is I put my minuend on top, my subtrahend underneath it and I make sure my place values are really nicely lined up. So I have 8 ones, take away 3 ones is 5 ones. I have 6 tens, take away 4 tens leaves me with 2 tens. So my answer is 25. Okay, did you need to unbundle or regroup a 10? No, I didn't do any regrouping because I didn't need to. Okay, let's look at our next problem. This one says 72 subtract 28. Okay, so my first step is I'm going to write both my minuend and my subtrahend in here. So I have 72. Okay, 72 means I have 7 tens and 2 ones. Subtract 28. 28 is 2 tens, which is 20, and 8 ones. Okay, so step 2 is now let's subtract. Let's do our work. Okay, so I'm going to say I always start in the ones column, right? So 2 ones, take away 8 ones. Let's stop and think about that. If I have 2 of something, can I actually take away 8, boys and girls? Not at all. If you have 2, you can't take away 8. That's impossible. You don't have enough. So this is where I need to regroup. I need to take one of these tens away. So if I take a 10 away from here, what's left? If I take a 10 away from here, what's left? Well, 70 take away 10 leaves me with 60. And I'm going to bring the 10 over here. I'm going to bring the 10 over here. So instead of 2, I'm going to have 2 plus 10 more would be 12. Okay, so boys and girls, that's a little bit tricky and it's a little something that we haven't done. I want to show you that this is exactly what we did with the draw a picture strategy. It just is harder to see with this. So we're not going to do the draw a picture strategy today, but I'm going to show you what it would look like in the draw a picture strategy. So if I had drawn the picture, if I had my tens and my ones and draw a picture strategy, that's exactly what I would have been doing. I would have drawn my minuend, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 2 ones, right? And then when I went to subtract my 8 ones, I wouldn't have had enough. Do you see, boys and girls? So I would have had to take one of these tens away. I would have had to take one of those tens away, and I would have had to bring it over here and do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So do you see, boys and girls, how I end up with 12 ones and how I end up with how many 10? I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 tens, which is 60. So I'm ending up with the same thing. I'm just not drawing pictures this time, okay? Okay, so let's go back to the strategy we're using today. So now that I have 12 ones, can I take away 8 ones? Yes. So 12 take away 8. I could count up. I could say 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So 12 take away 8 is 4. And if I have 60 and I take away 20, well, 60 take away 10 is 50. Take away another 10 is 40. So my answer is 40 plus 4, which is 44. Okay, so let's see what this looks like in working form. So I had 70. Oh, I apologize, boys and girls. I had 72 as my minuend, and I needed to subtract 28. So I set it up with my ones and my tens nicely lined up. And I have 2 ones, take away 8 ones is not possible. So I need to regroup, so I'm going to take one of these tens away, which leaves me with 6 tens, and I'm going to add 10 over here. So if I had 2 and I add 10, I get 12. So I have 12, take away 8 was 4 ones, and 6 tens, take away 2 tens is 4 tens. So this is our working form. So when it asks us, did we have to regroup or I'm sorry, did we need to unbundle or regroup? Yes, we had to, because I didn't have enough ones to take away. Okay, so let's try some of these together. We are on page 72 today. Page 72. And here's our first problem. Okay, we have 78 subtract 29. So let's put our place values on top of those. Okay, so for 78, we have 7 tens is 70. Look where I'm writing it, boys and girls. I want to leave room in the top. So leave room in the top, please. And I have 8 ones. That's what my minuend is. And my subtrahend is subtract 29. So 2 tens is 20 and 9 ones is 9. So that would be step 1, setting up your equation. Okay, step 2 is we're going to start subtracting, and we always start in the ones column. Okay, so ready? 8 ones, take away 9 ones. Not possible. We can't do that. If we have 8, we can't take away 9. So we need to regroup. We need to come over here and take 10 away. So if I take 10 away from 70, I'm left with 60. And I'm going to bring those 10 over here. So if I had 8 and I bring 10 over, I have 8 plus 10 is 18. Okay, so did I just unbundle or regroup? Yes, I just unbundled and regrouped. Okay, so now we can do it. We have 18 take away 9. So I can count up if I need to. I can put 9 in my hand and count up and go 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I said that 18 subtract 9 is 9. And 60 subtract 20, I know is 40. So my difference or my answer is 49. Okay, let's see this in working form. In working form, let's put our minuend, 78, with our subtrahend just under it. Let's put our place values way up there. Let's leave a space. Okay, so if I have 8 ones and I need to subtract 9 ones, it's not possible. So we're going to regroup a 10. So instead of 7 tens, we're going to have 6 tens. And we're going to bring those 10 over here. So instead of 8 ones, I'm going to have 8 ones plus 10 more ones is 18. That's what we did over here. So we have 18 ones, take away 9 ones is 9 ones. And 6 tens, take away 2 tens is 4 tens. So our difference or our answer is 49. Okay, let's look at one last one together, boys and girls. Okay. This time our minuend is 76 and our subtrahend is 25. Let's put our place values, ones, tens, ones, tens. Okay, so 76. 7 tens is 70 and 6 ones is 6. Subtract 25. 2 tens is 20 and 5 ones is 5. Okay, so now we can start subtracting, always in the ones column first. So 6, take away 5. Ooh, if I have 6, I can take away 5, and I would have 1 left. And 70, take away 20, would be 50. Did we need to unbundle or regroup? No, we didn't need to at all. Okay, so what does this look like in working form? Well, our minuend is 76 and our subtrahend is 25. Let's put our place values up there. So my ones column's lined up and my tens. So if I had 6 ones and I need to take away 5 ones, I am left with 1 1. If I have 7 tens and I take away 2 tens, I'm left with 5 tens. So my difference is 51. Okay, boys and girls, keep practicing these and have a great day. Bye-bye.